So you're
I
recording
will, I
now?
will start with my question first. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a problem with my throat, so my voice is quite.
Ah, it's totally okay. It's totally
Oh,
okay. Yeah,
yeah.
it's totally okay. And so okay, I will just like recite that. So I'm Nassim Bokhatab and I'm Leon Business School student. So this is for my entrepreneurship model retake assignment. May I confirm your business was started within the last 5 years?
Yeah. We have
Uh,
started it in before.
yeah. Okay. And this conversation will take about 30 to 50 minutes. So this is an online one. So with your permission, I must record the interview and that I will edit this video and publish that in on YouTube publicly for the academic
Yeah.
assignment. Okay,
Yeah. You can.
that's so nice. So wait, I need to find my questions. Where are they? Sorry. Fuck. Oh, okay. Here it is. This is the first time I do such a thing, so I know you could feel it very weird, but sorry.
No, no, no. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Okay, thank you very
Yeah.
much. So, like, could you share me your business name
It's Nanyat Retail Private Limited and it's Nanyat Stationery Private Limited.
and what's your preferred title or role and with your name?
Oh, what do I do at Nanyat?
Okay. So, like, so for the first question, I'd like to ask is about your startup stories. Like, what problem are you trying to solve and for whom?
So basically, when we started business, we were not looking to solve any problem or anything like that. But eventually, within few months of operations, we have found out one problem with local vendors and the relationship between the local vendors and huge hospital chains in India. Most of the hospital chains, if they are if they are in one place, they procure their day-to-day business needs. I mean, like the paper or pens, vagera, vagera, from the local stationery shops itself.
Okay.
But what we are doing is we have created an online marketplace where we distribute the products directly to them. So cutting the middleman and making the product more economical.
Okay. And what was the moment you decided to start the business?
Yeah. What was the moment? To be honest, I mean, like I've come back from US. So as soon as I came back from US, I was looking for opportunities to do to do what. So that's when I thought getting into business would be much easier. So that's the reason I got into this.
Okay.
There was no specific like this is the reason that I want to do business or something like that. It's just that the time was telling me to get into business, so I got it.
This is so nice. Okay. So, what were your first reaction in the first month?
First month.
Yeah, like in the very
First
first month.
month, first month was too hectic, bro. First month, in fact, see, first month we just had two employees. So on those two employees were not in any. I mean, they were just normal day-to-day wage kind of employees. So everything was taken care by me and my partner. We used to go door to door, sell our product, pitch about our product. So this was there. So first month was first, not as first 2 months weren't like that. It was a roller coaster ride. So I mean, it was new to us,
Yeah.
going to some random people, pitching about our product, talking about our product, talking about the margins. So every day we used to pitch to at least 30 to 40 people, and we used to encounter 32 to 40 different kind of people, different mindset. Like one guy used to be very much specific about the quality of product, not about the pricing. There used to be another guy who was much into pricing of the product. and there would be another person who would be interested in how would customers take the product, and a few other people who are morely lead towards the margins. Are you giving the better margins? How well the product would be received? So we have encountered so many different peoples, so many different people in the first 2 months, and we have learned a lot actually. It has helped us improve how to pitch the product well.
I got you. I got you. Okay, that's perfect. So, I'd like to ask you more about some kind of transformation related questions. Like, when you decided to start this business, did you anticipate that the industry of you or your business would need to undergo transformation in short terms?
Uh, when we started, we didn't have that idea, but eventually, when we started to land our big clients because of the pricing model and all, then it's when we thought of making it, taking the business to online, creating our own marketplace. So there is actually a huge gap. That means the industry still is not transformed. All the B2B businesses are still done on pen and paper. So yeah.
Got you, got you. And like, okay, I will just ask you about how did you validate the demand before you invest too much time or money?
Uh, much time or money. See, money, we had a bit of help from parents, to be honest. And apart from that, we have taken few bank loans here and there. So that was not the main motive. But time, if you consider time, see, doing business is more or less like, if you put on time right now, later after 5, 10 years, you will get the time back.
Okay,
So that's when we thought, okay, it's tough. It's good for us to invest more time into this. So we used to start our day in the morning at 8 and end it at the night 10 or 11 sometimes. So, but it's totally worth now.
I got you, I got you. So, what is the strongest evidence that convinced you the idea could work?
The idea could work.
Yeah, that
It's
have to
when
be
we
special.
started to grow huge in micro market, in our own micro market. I mean, this micro market, we were, our reach was more compared to the local shop guys' reach. So
Okay,
that's when we thought our idea was well established and well taken by the customers.
the customers, I got you. So, did you have any just memory about your first paying customers and how did you find them?
First customer, see, we were actually pitching from day to shop to shop.
Yes.
So that's how we found our first customer too. First customer, we do know him. I mean, the amount that we has paid was just meager, very less. If you put it in dollar terms, it's not even $10 actually. We still have it. I haven't used the payment. It's still with us at the God. I mean the God frame. First customer, I remember, but he was a very small shop vendor. We just pitched to him and he liked the product. Moreover, the product, he liked the margins that we were giving him. So he wanted to test out. So he has taken a small sample, and that's how we landed our first customer. And he's still our customer. That's there. So
Gotcha. Okay, so like, did the process of acquiring, I would say not the first one, about the first 10 customers, does it expose contradictions or paradox between the customers' expectations and your initial positioning?
yeah, we have actually encountered a lot of problems, contradictions from the customers. The thing is, we are into B2B, right? So whatever product we're selling to the customer, the customer has to think from the end user. End user is like the normal people who come and buy the product from us. I mean, not from us, from the retailer. So the retailer would eventually compare our products to other products which are in the same segment, alongside the margins that we are giving the margins, this thing. And one more thing is, since we are new to the business, most of them have an upper hand on us. So whatever price they want to command for the product, we were even though we were making a bit less amount of money, we were obliging to their uh, their price point. For example, if the product sells at 100 rupees, our manufacturing costs are 50 rupees, and our margin, we used to think that we need a 20 to 25% margin. We have to sell at 75, right?
Yes.
But since the customer, the retailer has to sell it again to the customer.
That's true.
Since yeah, so customer market is bit less. He used to ask us for a price point in between 60 to 65 rupees.
Oh,
So,
so that
so
is.
the thing, yeah, to acquire that customer, we had to lower our prices at the initial stages. That's how I don't know, we sustained also with the low margins, but we did pull it off through volume, I guess. So,
So, like, how did this, just like, how did this promote the transformation of your service? I would say,
transformation of the service.
of your service. Oh, okay, then I'm quite clear. That is a fake question. I will not ask you about that. Yeah, sorry about that. So,
Yeah.
how, how did you adjust your demand validation method accordingly?
I didn't get you. Like, how did I adjust my mind or something? Asking.
Like the question read about is how did you adjust your demand validation method accordingly?
Oh, just a second. I didn't get you. Like,
Or we can skip
can
this one. We just skip this one.
you just repeat the question? I didn't understand what exactly you
Yeah,
meant.
I also do I. The fucking question is so weird. Oh my. So let's turn to well, some real questions. How did you make money today? How do you make
Right
money
now,
today? Yeah, mean revenue
uh,
streams like that.
we are mostly into B2B.
Ah,
So we are making money through offline sales actually, not through online sales. Most of the big clients take the online route. It would probably around 20 to 30% of our revenue. The other 80 to 70% comes through offline sales. We have salesmen appointed at each micro market of Hyderabad, the cities we stay in. So they get the orders, and we have our own software. It runs through Microsoft. So we use that and take the orders and dispatch it next day.
okay. So like, and how did you choose your pricing model, and has it ever changed?
Yeah, it has changed a lot of times. Initially, we were undercutting the market, but once we understood the market, we started to price our own product similar to the branded ones. The branded ones in the means the big names, because we got the market. So pricing, what we got to know is initial stages, whatever cost we acquired, whatever cost, your cost of goods sold. So using that model, what we used to think is, for example, if I make a product at 100 rupees,
Yes.
I I used to keep 20% margin and sell it at 120. But and that 120 would be converted to 200 at the retail store. So what we started to think is, we started to think from the retailer perspective. So the price is at 200. From there, we used to get our margin. The backward.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's how the pricing model has changed. Initially, we used to manufacture at an X cost and we used to sell at Y cost. And
Okay.
after selling at Y cost, the product used to sell at Z cost. But now what we are doing is, since the product is selling at Z cost, we are giving a price at X. From the product costing, we have come back. Initially, we used to forward the pricing. Now we are doing the backward pricing.
I learned
With,
more from
with
you than the fucking school. I would say I learned more from you. The fucking school is totally useless. And here comes the next question. What are your most effective acquisition channels today? And maybe could you
uh,
explain why?
for
Yeah.
most effective ones right now is salesman acquisition channel. So
Okay.
salesman goes to the shop, he gets the order, he pitches the product. So that's the most effective ones that we have seen. It's more like a push model, not pull model. Pull model is where the customer comes and asks your product, but push model is you give the margin to the retailer, so he takes the product in. That's how we are doing the business right now. So I would say that's the most effective sales channel right now that we have, apart from the online marketplace.
Okay. Got you. Got you. That's smart. And what did you try that? What did you try, but like it didn't work? And what? I mean, are there anything you tried but like actually it doesn't work? And why do you think that could be failed? Do you have something like that?
Yeah, we do. We have developed one app actually
Yeah.
in midway of our business. That app was used by salesmen. Uh, so the thing is, the development cost was so high that it burned out pockets. So that's when I understood financial. This thing is very important, and that actually made, costed us 2 3 months of our time to regain everything back. And right now we have developed our own product. I mean the software product, but it's running on Microsoft. So initial costing was very less. So that's the only thing. Yes, I don't know how did we come out of that mess also, but we
Yes.
pulled it out somehow.
Yes. Okay. So the next question is still with some kind of transformation related questions. Though it's some kind of weird, but I still need to ask you: has your business model undergone transformation due to the changes in the external environment?
Hello.
Hello.
Yep. Can you hear
Sorry,
me?
the network thing. I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
internet. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and this question would be just like, has your business model undergone the transformation due to the changes in the external environment?
Okay. So the thing is,
Yeah.
initially, because of this thing, this initially what we used to do is we used to pay upfront to the customer. I mean the vendors. After this incident of software issues, I mean the app that we have developed, which was not running well, but since we have paid the amount to the developer at the early stages, now what we are doing is once we get the product into our hands, then only we are paying the money.
Oh, okay.
So we have reversed the game. That's how we have changed a lot. I mean, we have learned the lessons throughout this 1.5 year of journey.
So like, if I don't understand it wrong, so the core logic of this transformation is just like reverse the whole system. Is that?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
So things initially we used to look from one way. We used to never think from the opposite side. Once we
okay.
started to notice the things from the opposite side, then we remodeled our this thing business in that lanes. Initially, everything used to be I used to manufacture this price. I need this much amount of money, so I used to price it like that. But later, I understood is the customer willing to pay that price? Through that price, I used to calculate from back this thing, and later the back the pricing we call it as a backward pricing.
Yeah.
So that we moved to that model of pricing actually,
Okay.
and that's how do we transform the business mind, the transformation and all.
I got you. Okay, that's so good. Mm, okay, so what will you say has been your hardest challenge so far? Maybe on product, customer, or cash flow, operations, and something like that. Which
Uh,
yeah.
Operations actually. So we have given a product to a few contract manufacturers here in India, and couple of them were very good, and a couple of them were not at all good. So we had to cut them down. After that, we have encountered an issue that we never thought that we would encounter in any this thing. I mean, any manufacturer wouldn't think that this kind of problem would come then. So we have encountered that problem. So that's. I mean, I don't know if I can tell this or not. The manufacturer actually suicided.
Oh.
So Yeah,
I got you. Oh my.
but we have given him the contract a month ago. So since that has happened, we have encountered supply chain issues, logistics issues, and that has created a lot of big mess. So we never thought that we would encounter that kind of issue. Now we know, since we are in the business and we have encountered that problem, we are making sure that whenever we give the contract manufacturer to someone, we have to write down a clause saying that
Yes.
if anything happens to you, you or your family would be liable. I mean, you wouldn't be exist on the world. Your family or the certain X and Y person will be liable for some X amount of money or X amount of stock or X amount of this thing.
Oh my.
So we added that clause now.
Oh my gosh. Really, really sorry to hear about that, though.
It's fine. It's fine. Even for us, it took some time to get out of it, but now we are all totally fine.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You are so. I would say you are a brave man, definitely. So, are you sometimes? Can you share one concrete situation where you felt maybe this business may not survive, and what you did next?
Probably, yeah. We had that time, not once or twice. We had it like 4 or 5 times in our throughout this 1.5 year of journey.
Yeah.
Uh, when it happened was the thing is in B2B, they are called credit cycle. If I give a product to a customer, he would probably pay back the money in like 30 days or 90 days. So I need to keep the cash flow running. For those days when we were struggling for the cash flow to keep the cash flow running,
Yes.
we did encounter that issue, saying that, oh man, will this work out? Will this thing out? But I don't know how did we pull it off. We did pull it off, I guess, because of our I mean uh, what do you call the discipline that we showed in the business.
Mm,
Somehow we pulled it off.
yes. Yes. Mm, so till now, what are the two most critical resources for your business? Yeah, about right now. Time, people,
Uh,
or cash? Like what you said, cash flow, something like that.
what are the most important things in the business you're asking me?
Yeah, the most important resource like time, people, or technique, or your brain.
Uh, I would honestly think it's time.
Time.
Time is the most important thing in the business. Your timing to enter the market is most important. And
Okay.
second most important thing, why again second most important thing I would tell time, because once you give the product to a customer and he has not given you money for X days, those X days you are spending that amount from your own pocket.
Okay.
So the time is very important. Then people, cash or anything else. Time is very most important.
Yeah, I learned a lot. I learned a lot. I think you did it right. And there's still another question, just like how do you make decisions when you are some kind of uncertain about the total situation? Like yeah, like
For that, that's a good question actually. For that, actually, I mean, we have our own team here. So I go to each and every person and I ask him, what do you think about this idea? Do you think this will work out in the market or not? So I get an approval. I mean, I get an approval from everyone. I mean, not an approval in the approvals, like not in the sense like approval and approval. It's more or less like, if people nod their heads saying that, yeah, it works, we'll go ahead. If people tell me that you have to change these things, then I'm open for it and we do change it. But yeah, that's the only thing. I mean, that's how everything works here.
okay, then just like and here's my next question. How I say, what you're talking about is some kind of paradox, right? So like,
Uh,
did you turn to trust some kind of data logic, or just like rely on the human in some kind of did you just like rely on the logic more, or just like your human choice decision more?
Human choice, actually.
Oh, okay.
human choice. Yeah, more we used to more rely on
yeah,
logic.
please. Oh,
We used to rely more on human this thing compared to the logical part of it. So yeah, human.
oh, okay. Got you. Got you. And we are halfway there. Do you want to take a little break and we can go?
No, no, it's
No, is
we
that
can
okay?
continue. We can get.
Oh, okay. No, we are almost just like 60% complete, so soon we'll be over. Yeah. So this one is okay. I'll skip that. So if you had to give three practical piece of advice to students starting business, maybe the people like me, what would they be? Three advice.
Uh, Otherwise, uh, one thing that I would tell all the business students right now, the people who are doing, the students, I mean, the students who are doing MBA and all, real world business is way more complex and way more tough than what you learn in books.
Okay.
In books, you would be seeing certain set of examples of how the things would work out. But in real world, how things wouldn't work out are like there are more stories about how things didn't work out compared to how things work. So you guys will be learning about how things work, and in certain way you'll be thinking this is the way to make the business running. But along the way you will find so many issues that you will only face it. So for me, I feel the more that you invest on learning the business that failed, you would be more practical and more knowledgeable about doing the business and how to keep the business running. Because you will be learning mostly about the winning successful stories. There are very less people talk about the uh, you know unsuccessful stories. So
That's true. That's true. Your
uh,
failure
yeah,
experience, yeah,
uh,
is
yeah,
also
it's
important.
more about the time. Yeah, the more you understand how this why this business failed, the more you will learn how to build a business.
Yeah, yeah, you're totally right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, what do you think the schools often? What do you think the schools often just like overemphasize, and what you said about is what they do they just like underestimate, right? So, what do you think about the schools often overemphasized about the entrepreneurship?
It's good, good. Thing is, the plus point about entrepreneurship is the time that you are spending right now on your business. You'll get back the time later when you are like, old, 35 or 40. Because once the business and the system gets adjusted, you get the cash flow, you keep the cash flow running. So you make an amount of this thing, like every month you get a certain amount without you interfering into the business. So that's good that schools I would not say it's overemphasizing. It's good that they're emphasizing on entrepreneurship more now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Same. I feel the same. You're so right. Okay, here comes another transformation related question. In terms of coping with the business transformation, what abilities do you think entrepreneurs should focus on? Like, I mean, about cultivating that are often ignored in the traditional education.
Uh, See, in traditional education, I just feel so the thing is, traditional education, they more or less they teach about why the business has succeeded, right? Now, before I made a point that you have to learn about the unsuccessful business first to make uh, a successful business. So the thing is, entrepreneurs or I don't know what do schools teach most of the business students. Everyone makes a mistake without knowing the market very well.
Mm.
Schools don't teach market. Market is something that you have to learn by yourself on ground.
Is that because
You have
sometimes
to.
the schools are some kind of outdated?
You to be honest, yeah, actually, you can call it as outdated too,
Oh,
because most of the students don't have the practical knowledge of why this product is priced at an X value at this store, and it is valued at why at another store.
Yes.
You have to go to the store. You have to understand why the product is priced at different prices at this store and the other store. You have to learn it. You need to see how the distributor or whatever the the
There's some kind of
manufacturer has,
okay. So
why he has given pricing different for two the same product. Why he has given the pricing for different for two vendors? You will get to know once you go talk to the vendor. The retailer. You will get to know what and all ways the manufacturers calculated to give that pricing.
yes,
Those things will come once you go on field and learn, not through
not just like
the
school
normal
textbook.
teaching. Yeah.
Yeah. And here are some kind of ending questions. We are almost done of it. So like, would you be comfortable to sharing 2 or 3 photos about you, your company, product, workshop
Yeah.
space? For the yeah, thank you very much. And could you share an email address that I can include in the submission? Okay, thank you very
Yes.
much.
I'll share you my work email. Not
Yeah, and final confirmation, just to confirm, you happy with to just like being recorded and to edit video being published on
I'm
YouTube.
happy with it.
Great.
Yeah, not an issue.
Oh, okay. Dude, you saved in my life. You are talented people with I would say definitely your business gonna be success. Like I would say you already have your totally business circle in your mind and so like
Yeah, but
yeah
tell me. Yeah, if you ask me.
so like are you because I heard about you are doing your US visa. Do you want to just like spread your business even to the mid?
Yeah, That's there in mind. But why I want to go back to US again is there are few technologies that are only available in US, not in India. So
Oh,
once I go there, then I learn about the technologies that I could transfer back to my country and make sure that I have an edge compared to other competitors.
patriotic. So nice. This,
It's just,
yeah,
I mean, it's good. So countries sharing their knowledge about few technologies that would be
quite the
great.
same. Quite the same for the Asian people, like Chinese, Indians. We all just like
Where are you from?
yeah, that's the same. So I just check whether if I record the whole things very good, and after that I can just like
Where are you from?
China,
Like
China.
one guy used to be very much Shenzhen, Guangzhou,
Nah, nah, nah.
Foshan.
My birthplace is very close to North Korea.
Oh,
Liaoning,
which city? Huh?
Shenyang, Shenyang,
Shang.
Shenyang.
Okay.
And in
So
that
you
province
it's in the
have
north.
yeah, yeah, it's pretty close, but not like the
Is
Dandong,
it
not
is
like
there in
the
between,
capital
right?
city. I can show you some picture about the North Korea.
Oh, you have the pictures of North Korea.
Yeah, because like I went to Dandong, is the closest. They share the same how to say boundary with North
Yeah.
Korea. Yeah, I was
There's same river, right?
yeah, same river, same river.
Same river, and I've seen the bridge,
Yeah, you can see the
which
bridge. One is there are two
yeah,
bridge. One is been broken, and one is just like the passengers. I mean, the visitors cannot just like pass the bridge, but like yeah, here's the. You can see this one is me, but like here is the
that's North Korea.
yeah, that's North Korea. But like, it's very difficult to say whether this party is being faked or just like they are the real because I
Oh,
didn't
it's a fake
saw yeah I didn't saw any kind of people living or just like working there. I only see the trucks and the
buildings.
vehicles and nobody just like living in there. So that's so weird. I would say. Yeah, I think the video is good and it's totally okay. So um, Moichito, in another time. Thank you very much,
Moichi.
dude. Dude,
Thank you.
thank you
Sure.
very much.
You can message me whenever you have any doubt regarding the question and all. I'm free to answer it. So if you have any problem with the anything else, you can just direct message me. Okay.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And
Yep.
hope you have a hope you have a very good weekend.
You too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
So, yep. And share all the details that you want on the mail and all those things.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're
Thank
too
you.
kind to me.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I know, bro. It's fine.
So,
Yep.
see
See
you
you.
then, dude.
Yeah. Bye.
Have a nice one. Yeah.
You-